All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Runners Like Us podcast, a place for the everyday runner to share their journeys of triumphs and their passions of all things running, plus a look at everyday life. Today, I want to welcome Andrea to the podcast. All right. Andrea is a
Hello.
trail running, dog petting enthusiast, mother of four, United States Army veteran, and most importantly, a runner like us. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nice to have you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, surviving the heat down here in
Mm.
Georgia. It is, dare I say the word.
Oh no.
It's
I think I know what word it is.
it's been very humid. Oh,
Mm.
and moist.
Yeah, there it
True.
is.
Yeah, there you
There you
go.
go. Yeah, there it is.
Yep,
But hey, you're still doing it though,
I
despite the
am.
humidity and moistness.
This year's been good. This is my fourth year in Georgia. I think this is finally the year that my body's like, okay, you can do it.
Hmm.
You won't die this summer.
Oh,
Finally.
what?
It only took
Nice.
4 years.
Only 4 years. That's okay.
Only four. Yeah.
Take
Finally
some time to get
acclimated.
acclimated. There you go. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
And what makes you a runner like us?
What?
Nice.
I'm a mom of four. I work in education. So when I'm not doing that, I love running. I'm really big into trail running.
Mhm.
And what makes me a runner like us? I still can't believe that I am a runner. And
Hmm.
sometimes I feel like I'm still not a runner. Like, obviously, I've done some races, some longer ones. But like, am
Hmm.
I really running? Because prior to 30, I was never a runner and I hated it. So I always tell people, like, if I can run, then you can run. That's how simple it is.
That's so true to think
Yeah.
about. I love that.
If you could run any trail in the world, what would it be?
The Mont Blanc, is that how you say it? Mont Blanc?
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh, that
saw that
goes
on TV.
from France, Italy, and Switzerland. That's on my bucket list.
Nice.
I think in a couple of years, I'm going to make it happen. I've had a couple of friends that went and did it last year, and the pictures were phenomenal. And the stories they told me were unbelievable. And I
Hmm.
really want to go do that if I could.
Do they do it as a tour so that you don't have to carry
Mhm.
your own stuff?
You still carry your own stuff and you go
Hmm.
Hmm.
from like little town to little town, but I think they do shuttle like your bags, but you
Nice.
carry your hydration and your fuel with you for the day.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's a tour that you go on. It's like 7 days, I think.
cool. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yep.
Sign me up.
let's go down.
No
Jason, are you gonna
details.
come?
No, because I'm not coming back.
Well, but we could make that happen too.
No.
No, no.
Maybe. Yes. I'm
The
with it.
tr
You got me.
the
You bought
trails
me.
in the Alps look so good though.
They do. They do. That's like one of my biggest things to run in Switzerland. Oh my goodness. I
Oh,
want to
you've
go there
done it
during Christmas.
before?
No, that's one of my biggest dreams. And then I wake up. It's so beautiful. From what I
True.
hear. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
with all that in mind, I know it's a lot of logistics if you were to run it, right?
Hmm.
Have you ever ran like a race, I guess, in line with that, or as challenging as that with that much logistics, a challenging terrain, period?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of them where like
Couple.
weather was an issue. Or I ran the JFK 50 miler. And the first 5 miles, you're going up a hill. And then you're on
Mhm.
the AT until you get to mile 17. And that terrain, well, it wrecked my hips when I was doing that. I
Mm.
don't think
Yeah.
it's anything compared to that, but that's as close as I think I got. Or the Naked Mountain Ultra, just because there was so much gain on it. It's hard to compare anything to that one, though.
Yeah.
There's two, I think it said it was like 5,000 feet of gain a day.
Oh
A
my gosh.
day.
A
Yeah, that's
day.
a
You
lot.
you go like 15 to 16 miles and 5,000 feet of gain a day. That's hard to compare that to races here in the States, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of climbing. My goodness.
Yeah.
Michelle, don't you climb that on a normal, like on a regular day?
Oh yeah. Out my
Something
door.
slight. Yeah.
No.
I'm sure you do in Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, it is easier to get some elevation gain. I could go into Golden and go, there's a few trails out there, like North Table is a good one, but I think you only get 800 feet, and then you really have to go up to the mountains, venture out a little bit. I mean, Evergreen, when we go up to Breckenridge, it's great. The trails, I mean, you can get easily 1,200 feet of vert very quickly.
Oh,
So,
dang.
That's insane.
mhm.
I need
It's
that.
great. I'm curious, the JFK 50 miler, just for the listeners, the AT is the Appalachian Trail, correct?
Yes.
How long were you on that?
I think it was like 12 miles
That's
that
pretty
you're on the
cool.
AT. Yeah, you go
Nice.
leave Boonville and you go up this gnarly hill forever until you get onto the Appalachian Trail. And then you're on that until I think mile 17, and then it dumps you onto a towpath. And then it's a marathon, 26 miles of the same scene.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But before that, it's great. It's fantastic.
Is that the longest race you've ever done?
It is.
How
Yeah.
did you feel?
After?
Let's talk during. Walk us through the stages of Andrea.
Nice.
Okay, so I ran this with my friend Heidi. She and I had this grand scheme that we were going to do this 50 miler together. Actually, I think I talked her into it. I was like, we could totally do this. I think that's what happened. So the first start of the race, I failed to read, I think, all of the course description, and I didn't realize that you're literally going up a hill for like 5 miles, and then you get on the AT. And the first 5 miles, I was like, okay, this is really starting to burn. Like I wasn't expecting to like burn my quads out in the first 5 miles of a 50 miler. And then you get on the AT and the trail is beautiful, but there's these boulders, not huge, just these rock
Mhm.
place. And so you can't run flat. You're like trying to hop across these rocks the whole way. And my hips hurt so bad. By the time I got off the trail, you come down off the AT on these switchbacks. And I remember you come out in this like really pretty opening. And I was like, I'm wrecked. Like, I've got it. I have to keep going. Like, okay, so Heidi and I, we start down the towpath and we're making it happen. But then Heidi's fingers started swelling up really bad and she started panicking. Of course, so I start panicking. I'm like, oh, my battle buddy's like going to get hurt. My whole mind went to that. And I think it was around mile 28. She finally got her fingers to go back down. She had a bunch of salt and things kind of worked their way out. And then we got to mile 32 and I wanted to quit. I did not want to go any farther. This is good. And I think I won a decent ways. But Heidi had started to come out of that pain cave.
Mhm.
And as I was going into the pain cave, and she kind of pulled me back out of it. And we
Nice.
just kept trucking. And I'll never forget the feeling of going 18 more miles and you didn't want to
Oh
go
my
any
God.
farther.
Mm.
So then we kept on going. We're going down the towpath. I have to mention this guy. We're going down the towpath, quickly losing morale. And this guy in an Incredibles costume rolls up on a bike behind us and he has this massive boombox and it's just blaring some good song. And I think he realized that we were struggling. And so he rode behind us and just blasted music for like 20 minutes. That's all I needed. And we got off that and went the final 8 miles to the finish line on the rolling hills. And somehow we made it. I did ask a cop to arrest me because I was so done. And he's like, you're almost there. And I was like, are you sure?
I've been told
then,
that before.
I know, right? But that was incredible. I think that's the first race I've ever finished that I cried at the end, just slightly, just quickly. I was just overcome with emotion. Like, I can't believe I just
Yeah.
went 50 miles. That
Yeah.
was a roller coaster of emotions.
That's crazy. I mean, that's such an accomplishment. So you should be super proud of yourself. I don't know if
Definitely.
I'd ever do a 50, but sounds cool. So when you're running, do you tend to run solo or do you have a running buddy?
I typically just run solo. My
Mhm.
schedule is always so busy with 4 kids, and then I'm working all the time. And I don't know what it is. They see that I run longer distances, and so they think I'm faster than I am. And I'll ask people to run with me, and they're like, no, I'll slow you down. I promise you're not going to slow me down, friend. Like,
Yeah.
please join me. I finally just got used to running by myself, and it's more convenient that way, I think.
Yeah.
Find a
Yeah.
minute to go run, I just leave and go run and come back and don't think about it.
Feel you on that. Do you listen to
Yeah.
music or podcast?
Both. It depends on my
Mhm.
mood. I'm either listening to music or a podcast, usually like true crime
Of
Hmm.
course.
podcast.
I called it.
True
Yeah.
crime. That's my
Speaking of
jam.
Georgia, I've been listening to
Ooh,
Up and Vanish. Have you listened to that?
I haven't.
Season 1 is in Ocilla, Georgia. I have no idea where that is. I'm the same. Like, I love the true crime while I'm running. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? And then you're
It
like,
keeps I'm teaching myself how to survive. Like no one's gonna catch me. So that's not gonna happen.
That's fair.
I'm gonna knock on wood, y'all. I'm
I
just
know.
kidding. Please don't put that on there because then later somebody will play this.
I'm like, yeah, got her.
I'll cut that part out. I'll cut that part out.
Famous last words.
You'll never catch me.
You don't feel the same way, Jason?
True crime? I don't
Like,
listen to true
yeah,
crime. Nah,
you're too busy
nah.
He's
listening
like,
to Morgan Wallen.
yeah, Morgan Wallen on repeat.
I'm going for 40,000 minutes listen this year. Yes. I got 22,000 last year. I'm doubling up. I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
But I do listen to Red Handed. I ain't gonna lie. Red Handed is my podcast. I'm like, how? It's predictable, but I'm like, how? But no, it's good. It's good stuff. Podcasts I rarely listen to unless I came across it on YouTube. Of course, I hate to glaze Nick Bear, but Nick Barrett's videos pop up a lot. I'm like, man, I would like to watch this video, listen to this video on the go. And obviously he puts it on the podcast. So I just listen to that. And then, oh yeah, Elevate Your Running. Shout out Sarah.
Yeah, she
So
has good ones.
all hers are good. But that's it.
When you get him on some true crime,
Yeah.
Nah.
get that adrenaline pumping.
Oh no, I'm already looking over my shoulder. I'm like my area.
Scared me, Eliza.
Yeah.
My daughter just like popped up.
Oh,
Keeping you on your toes. Nice.
Yeah, my
But
kids
yeah.
think I'm super cool right now because we're doing this.
Well, you are famous.
As
yeah.
are you two.
No, Michelle is.
Mm-mm.
Michelle is. Because you got
No.
like, what? Aren't you like the team manager of a running group? All
Yes,
right.
I'm the team community manager.
Community is big. Yeah.
You're so
Yeah.
humble.
I know. So humble. My goodness. But yeah,
Oh.
she's famous. Y'all famous. So I know you did surf, right? So tell me how that really affects your life now. Now that you're out, kind of enjoying your life. I know your husband's still in. How's that life for you?
Oh man. You know what I love about military life is well, I mean, you know this. I have friends all over the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And my best ultra running friends, they're all either veterans well, no, they're all veterans, but we're all kind of spread out too. And so I always have a couch to sleep on. And
Mm-hmm.
there's been several times when my friends are like, there's a race here, come visit. And I'm like, yeah. And I'll just make a trip out of it. So I would say it's significantly impacted my life. They go hand in hand. My best friend, Amy, she's over at Fort Stewart. I hop over there and go running with her too all the time.
How long did you
Oh, that's
surf
dope.
for?
3 years.
What branch?
I was in the Army. I was a
Best
radio
part.
operator.
Oh,
That is
now,
cool.
now it's like
25
communication.
uniform. I was signal support.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I set up antennas all the time and I
Mm-hmm.
loaded SINGAR radios, which
Yeah.
it didn't translate to like the civilian world very well.
No, I don't think it would.
No, it doesn't.
You know, it's crazy because I'm the same MOS now. I think I told you that. We're the same
You're
MOS.
25 uniform?
Yes.
I
The
didn't even
best
know what
one at
that.
Fort Hood. Yes. Oh
What?
yeah. Oh yeah. That's where I
No
get active.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I dabble. I like to dabble, of course, like the lower TR, like the radios and stuff, and then like
Mhm.
in like satellites and stuff. And I'll do that
Yeah,
too. I'm a multi-tool. What do you need from me?
that's
Because
true.
yeah, they evolved. Like 24-hour uniform has evolved for sure. I had to continue it for you, since you got out. I said, I gotta.
But your husband's still in. How long has he been in?
19 years. So
Oh my
he's
gosh.
retiring in less than a year. I'm so excited. I'm ready to get out. We've been doing this. He and I met here at Fort Gordon in 2006. He and I both went to AIT. We got here the same day. AIT's Advanced Individual Training, for anyone who doesn't know what that is. We've been together since then, and I'm tired. We've been here in Washington, Alaska, Florida, Nebraska, Georgia, everywhere.
That's a lot of moving.
So much moving.
It's a
Feel.
little harder there with kids too, huh?
It wasn't so bad when they were little, but then as they got older and they started making friends, it definitely became harder. I'm glad he's retiring and then we're going to just stay put for a while. So my oldest two can finish high school,
Oh,
which
that's
is
Cool.
dope.
wild. I don't feel old enough to have
No, you don't look
goals,
old
but
enough for that.
oh, I
Right.
love you.
We see you on the trails a lot. So
Mhm.
I know you must consume a lot of food. You have to consume a lot of food. So like
Do
what is your go-to snack or your go-to meal before a run?
Well, it depends on what kind of run it is. If it's going to
Mm,
be a really long, hard effort run, I'm going to have some oatmeal. I think it's from Costco. It's like 7 Sundays or something like that. It has added protein in it.
got
Mm.
So I've been
money.
having that before my long runs. But if it's just a mid run, then I'll have Pop Tarts. The
Oh,
fudge ones, I forget what they're
Hmm.
called. Those are my favorite ones. I'll
The
go for that
fudgy.
instead. Just carbs, all the
Hmm.
carbs I can consume is what I'm going to go for.
do you do
Oh, go ahead,
gels?
Michelle.
I like liquid more. I'll do Tailwind. I'll
Okay.
do some of
Tailwind.
that. I really like the Huma gels
Oh.
and BPN. I've had really good consistency with the BPN. They don't mess up my stomach, and neither does the
Hmm.
Puma gel. Those tend to be my go-to. Here during the summer, I just stick with liquid and it
Mhm.
works. So I
Do
just
you,
stick with it.
during a race, would you eat a Pop-Tart or are you
For a
stick to something
race,
different? Oh, I guess before, but what about during?
during a race, well, it depends on what the distance is. A half, I won't have very much. I'll have a couple scoops of Tailwind and I'll just preload. I'll have oatmeal before I run or a Pop Tart before I run or something. Longer distances, I'll try to get protein, carbs, like a bigger, substantial meal to hold me over. And then throughout the race, I'll have Puma gels and then I'll eat whatever they have at the aid stations. Salty because I don't like sweets when I run. I don't know if y'all are like that.
Blasphemy.
And the aid
Anything
stations,
sweet,
they're
I'll take it.
always covered in cookies and
Mm,
M&Ms. And I always get there and I'm
yes.
like, can I have some potato chips? Salty French fries and a Coca-Cola. That's what I want. I try to keep it simple just because my gut seems to be so sensitive, so I can't do a ton food.
If you could design your ultimate trail race, what unique challenges or themes would you include?
This already exists. I know this, but have you heard of burro racing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That involves donkeys that carry your
Mhm.
stuff for you. And if I could design my own race, you would have to have a donkey and you'd have to like navigate this 3 day course with this donkey 20 miles a day, be like 100K. You have 3 days to do it. And you have to take a donkey with you. That's what I would do. Can you imagine the chaos that would ensue?
Very chaotic.
It would
Oh
Yeah.
my
be
gosh.
awesome. They do it in Colorado though.
They do. It's called Burrow Days. It's up,
I want to do that.
yeah, it's up in Fairplay. It's over the pass from Breckenridge, probably about a couple hours for me.
That's easy. You can do that. So are
hmm
you down
I
to do a barrel race with me, Michelle?
Sure. I can't remember when it is. I wonder how you even sign up, which is really bad. I mean, I lived in Breck for so long that I should know all about this. But let's see. We're gonna have to miss it. It's next weekend.
You gotta lock in.
26.
July 25th through the 27th.
Good
Oh,
thing
I
for
think
next summer.
yes, it does. And I think they also do llamas.
The llamas? Yeah.
What? Did you see my face?
Donkey.
Yep, I'm
Sign
ready
me
to go.
up.
All
Ready to
right,
go.
when we get off this, I'll have to look up how you sign up.
Jason, you're down.
Yeah, about
Yes,
that.
don't let him backtrack.
Yeah, you want me to
You,
come out to Colorado again?
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, I have an idea. Well, you'll do the Silver Rush 50 and then we'll do Burrow Days.
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Nah.
I'll do it too.
And we'll do the
Yep.
Silver Rush 50.
Is
I'll
that
die.
50K or 50 miles?
50
That's 50.
miles.
50 miles.
Oh, is there a
Yeah.
time limit?
Yes, and it's in
Yes.
Leadville.
Oh
It's part of the
boy.
Leadville series. Mhm.
You can do
Listen.
it. Last time I let it happen, Michelle almost poisoned me. And I'm not going to tell everybody, but
Oh,
she
now
tried
you
to
have
poison
to
me with a
though.
goo.
It was a gel.
I've never had a gel before in my life. She's like, here, take this, brother. And then, yeah, I almost died. No, I almost died. It's like, it's usually good on my stomach. I was like, what? I've never had this.
But you chose to take it though.
Peer pressure. I'm easily influenced. As you see, like you can say one thing to me, I'm just gonna go off on a tangent. Like, no, it's no way. And I just don't know how to chill. Easily influenced.
He needed to learn about nutrition and fueling. So I just
Destroyed
threw
everything.
him to the wolves.
I like this. That's awesome.
No, no. Until you're on the other side of it, no. It was not
I
a good time.
You found some
I've
that
been
worked for
there.
you.
Yeah,
What are you
eventually.
using now?
Just the BPN stuff now.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
good.
they're really easy on my stomach.
Yeah.
Like you said, I literally it's usually like the apple and then the wildberry, and I finally tried the mango one without caffeine. That one is delicious, but they're so expensive.
They
So I can
are
only have one box a month because that is insane.
$3 a piece, I think, aren't they? Or
Yeah,
375, something like that.
something like that. Yeah, the box is like $30, and I
Oh,
get one
geez.
box a month. So I've been saving my last box for this race.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I be eyeing it in the morning. I get up and run. I be eyeing it. I'm like, I just need one, please. But
I know.
but
That's
Yeah.
why I've been kind of going away from them. They're just
yeah.
so pricey. I'll use them once I
Mhm.
get farther along into training, but in like the earlier months, I use Pop Tarts or
No.
There's nothing
Nerds.
wrong with that.
It works good
Yeah.
as long as I'm eating something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Come on, Nick Barr. Jason's plugged you every episode and just
Yeah.
sponsor us.
You know, I've seen his
Right?
brother like I think 2 or 3 times in Texas. I'm at Costco and I just happen to look over and I see him. I'm like, man, you look like Nick Bear. Then he's wearing the Go One More shirt. Then his wife, I've seen his wife because she's online too. Should I say something? She's like,
Yes.
go say hi. I'm like, nah, it's with his family. Oh, and then I seen him in Bass Pro. It was like the most random thing, randomest thing. I'm just in there just buying shirts. And I look up at the register. Who is it? Preston. Preston Bear. I should say hi. Yeah, nah. He's like the quiet type, the humble type.
So are
So
you
But
though. So
yeah, I'm very quiet. Like I really don't like to talk, you know. But it's just good to see, like, he's a normal guy, just like, the rest of us. So just hanging with his family. Speaking about the crime rate in, the surroundings, like
yeah.
how do you deal with resilience and like overcoming obstacles? What has
Mhm.
running taught you about those things, resilience and overcoming your obstacles?
I feel like running taught me how to suffer, if that makes sense. It like
Hmm.
teaches you how to sit with it, the pain. Like you can't
Okay.
go faster to make it go away. You can't just stop because then you're going to deal with a different kind of pain. You're going to deal with the emotional pain of quitting. So I feel like running really taught me how to just sit with the suffering and just make it your friend and get comfortable with it. And you keep going. Okay. It's not going to take you down as long as you just stay steady. stay the
Yeah.
course. So that's something I tell people all the time, that the biggest gift running ever gave me was to learn how to suffer. And it translates into all areas of my life. Yeah.
That's a beautiful answer. Stay
Yeah.
steady. I'm still in that.
So you're suffering and then you turn it around into turning into something better.
Yeah, you make it through those uncomfortable moments, and then you're rewarded with what's on the other side of that,
Hmm.
whether it be
Mhm.
running or work or kids, whatever it is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
going.
How's that work for you, Michelle? Like when you run, you have kind of the same feeling or
Yeah, if I feel like I'm in that zone where I'm suffering or I'm stressed from other things, it helps me pass that and
Mhm.
maybe forget about it for a minute
yeah.
and kind of just be where I am and maybe sort out your thoughts and like, okay,
Yeah.
when I get back, maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. And I look at it the same way, like for myself. Mine's like an extension. The preparation is like what the running does to y'all. Say if I had a rough day, I'm like, man, okay, now I'm gonna get ready for this run. Just prepping for the run helps me
Mhm.
diffuse like the anxiety or the frustration I already have. Once I get to like start the run or treadmill outside, whatever, I'm like, man, okay, let me rethink this. I can rethink it in clarity. The whole thing just gives me just the goosebumps. That's why I run a lot because I got to diffuse a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but it definitely works, and it definitely builds my resilience for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful, I can say a tool, but I got a gift to use, I guess.
I kind of have a different experience with it though. I
Yeah.
will come home from like a rough day at work, and
Hmm.
getting ready to go running will stress me out. I don't
Oh.
want to do it. I don't want to go do this because it's going to take more energy and effort than I have to give right now. But I'm sure you've heard that saying, you're not always going to be motivated, but if you have the discipline to get it done, that will take you farther than motivation ever will.
Hmm.
So I'll force myself out there. And even sometimes that first mile, I'm like, what am I doing? I just want to go home. And then you get through that and then you feel so good after. And you're like, man, this is why I made myself do this because I knew it was going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
for
getting
sure.
there takes a while though.
I have
But
a hard time doing it after work. So I run a lot in the mornings. Sometimes, like, man, am I doing this today? All right, here he goes.
yeah, we're going
Am
to do
I
it
doing this?
anyways.
Yeah. Do you run with a vest on? I saw you running with a belt, but do you run with a hydration vest also
But I do
most of the
both.
time?
And here recently, I've been using my vest a lot. I've been trying to make myself very uncomfortable and hotter than usual because I have a swamp run this weekend. I'm out in
Mm.
Savannah. It's the sultry swamp run. Oh my gosh, it's so humid and muggy and hot. And I overheat every year. And I was like, that's fine. I'm gonna start overheating on all of my runs until it feels good. And
Yep.
so when I
Hmm.
run this weekend, I'm not going to wear it. I'm just going to wear my belt that I got. But yeah, I run with my vest often, very often.
How long is the race this weekend?
12 miles.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
So not
That's
too
sweet
long,
spot.
long enough though to suffer.
Yeah.
Will you see gators?
Maybe. I've actually never seen gators at this race before, but I know that they're there.
What do you do when you see them? You're taking pictures of them. They're pretty fast.
You can kind of tell if they're agitated though. And during the day, they're just basking in the sun because
Okay.
they're more active at night. So when I see them
Okay.
during the daytime, I keep a good distance between the two of us. And if they're just laying down, I'll take a picture and then I'll run the other way. I don't get close to them. Have you seen my post where there's this one gator that I go and look for every time I go to the swamp and I call him Senor Gator?
Senor Gator is crazy.
That's probably the one we've seen the most.
So I went looking for him this last weekend and I saw him. He was very alert. I kind of got 100 feet away from him and he bolted. Senor Gator does not want to talk to me today. So we just went the other way.
I love on your social media, Instagram,
Mhm.
whatever, it's all the animals, and that it just feels like you're always in nature. Brings us to our next question about, do you feel completely at peace in nature? Is there a time that you feel more at peace when you're out there, or do you ever just stop and like smell the roses?
Every day, every run. It's my happiest place ever. I don't like to run on the road. I run on the road because it's important for overall running to have, the consistency of just a steady run. But no, being on the trails is like heaven to me. I live on base right now, and out my back door, I have just miles of trails, and I will go out there for hours and never see another soul. And I have never felt so content in my life. And I probably should be scared, but I'm not. It's my happy place. As you can see, I'll take all kinds of pictures because it makes me happy. And I always just take pictures of things that make me smile. Being in nature and the trees and hearing the birds and all of the animals that I come across, that's when I always feel most at peace. And there's no people around. It's too
Yeah.
peoply on the road.
Do you ever venture out to a Barton Field?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me and Barton Field are close.
Hey, I'm trying to
But
tell you, I might have a lot of miles on Barton Field. I ain't gonna lie.
Same,
Oh, I know
same.
you do for sure.
My husband laughs all the time. He still can't believe that I'm a runner, even though it's been like 5 years. It's been longer than that. That's fine.
hmm
Um, but when we met in AIT, I was not a runner. But the DFAC is right next door to where the barracks were. So I went next door. I had PT in the afternoon. I went and ate ice cream. And then I went to PT. And then we went
No.
and ran on Barton Field in like September. It was really hot. And then I threw up ice cream on the side of Barton Field while I was trying to run. Yeah, every time we go out to Barton Field and run now, Aaron's, you remember that time he threw up over there? Thanks, honey. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
Core
start
memory.
somewhere.
True.
What's Spartan Field like?
It's a big track where the military do their physical training every morning. So all of the units will stage around this track. And I think 2 miles around if you do the whole thing. I
Oh,
think it's the flattest thing on Fort Gordon, though. It's really hilly
Nice,
here.
I like that
nice.
trail. What is it? It's not gravel. Was it like red sand or something? Red clay or what is it?
It's red clay. They used to have sand on it. When I was in AIT, it was completely sand all the way around
Yeah.
it. But now only the extended side of it
Yeah.
has sand on it. The rest of it's hard clay.
I just love that
It's all
field. Every time I go
broken.
to school, I always run on there. Cause I used to go to the gym because the gym is over there too. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
let me go ahead and get some miles. And then I run around and it's always hot. I'm like, what am I doing?
Always, always hot.
Yeah.
Unless it's winter. If it's winter, it's just windy on
Yeah.
Barton Field.
Very,
It's like a
yeah.
tunnel. When are you
I
coming
miss
back
it.
to Fort Gordon?
I'm honestly trying to come back this year. If we were to come out there and then, run to Georgia and of course run with you and we hit the
Yeah, yeah.
trails and everything.
Come on out. You
Bad.
too, Michelle. Yeah.
Maybe someday. I've never been to Georgia. I've driven through,
It's not the
you
same
know.
as like being there.
No, or like where you are, it's where it sounds better, the concrete jungle.
I can't do that. I've done that
Yeah.
before. It's not my jam.
There's some running festival in Georgia that I really want to go to.
There's a couple of them.
It's
There's
in
one in
September.
Savannah. Is that the one that's in Atlanta? It might be the running festival, I think. I've seen ads for it on Instagram. There's also
Oh,
one, I think it's called Dark Night, that's in Savannah, that's put on by
oh.
Yeti Trail
Mhm.
Runners or Dark
I've been
Anchor.
going.
I want to do that one. I think that one is in January. Or maybe
Oh,
like it opens in January, but it sold out last year, 30 minutes.
This
And
is
it
a
was really
oh.
popular
expensive.
race.
It's
So
expensive too. That's everything costs
speaking
money.
of which, Yeti Trail Runners, if you watch this, give us an entry,
Ooh,
Please.
yeah.
right?
Tell us what we need to do.
The guy who operates Yeti, I've talked to him a few times, and he's a really cool dude. He's
Yeah.
he's pretty chill.
I should be writing this down. I'm gonna forget what I was supposed to look up.
It's okay. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna like text you guys a bunch of stuff later. I'm like, we're gonna do this race next.
Yeah, it's so fun to connect with everybody. We meet on Instagram or that we're in this running
Mhm.
challenge together. We're just like-minded people who enjoy the same thing and
Yeah.
can talk about it too long. Not for us though,
Facts.
for other
Not for
people
No,
us.
that get excited and want to do these races together. I think that would be so fun. One of these times it would be fun to get together.
yeah.
And if you're ever in Colorado, hit me up, of course. Yeah.
Trying to get out there
Yeah.
soon. I have a
But
cousin out there in the Springs that does a lot of
okay.
rock climbing. Trying to get him to do a race with me too.
Your Instagram handle is I stopped to pet dogs. So,
Indeed.
do you pet every dog that you run by? This is a
Some,
pop quiz.
no, I
I
don't.
snuck this in there.
So I would if I could. But you know, you walk past some people with a dog and you can just tell the owner just does not want to talk to you. I won't talk to those people. I'm like, oh, I really want to pet your dog, but I'll respect your boundary and I just keep on walking. If they seem friendly or if the dog starts coming towards me, I'm gonna go for it.
I love it. The cutest name. We really enjoyed talking to you. You're
Thank you.
awesome. I feel like we could be buddies. I mean, we are
Let's do
buddies.
it.
We actually lived close. Maybe you'd actually have a running buddy.
I would love
Oh.
that. My running buddies live in a couple hours away and out in Texas, funny enough.
Mm.
They're all out in Houston
That's too far from you.
and wherever you're in Hood, right?
It's pretty decent trails here.
Yeah.
You just gotta find them. State
Yeah.
parks mostly.
So you're our season finale, Andrea. We are
Oh,
excited
that's
to have you
exciting.
on as our season finale. So, Jason.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna close with a game. It's called Majority Rules. All right. So we're gonna
Okay.
say two different things. You're gonna vote, which is better. And it's
Okay.
really exposing who you really are. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But once you say the two, you'll say your piece first. You'll choose your option. Michelle will choose hers. And then
Okay.
I'll choose mine. And then we'll see who comes out on top. So the first one, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. We're all in agreement. Good
I mean,
job.
I
Good
like
job.
cats too, but I'm gonna choose a dog.
All right, gels or chews?
Gel. I can't do the chews, the texture of
Mm.
them.
I do like the chew, but I'll go gel.
I'm gonna do the chews just to spite you both. Yeah, chews are good, delicious.
Eat
Mm.
them.
Eh.
Eat them all.
So that's a tie. Good job.
What? No, that was majority was gels.
That was
I
we win. We win
I
here, buddy.
guess. All right, next one is steak or chicken.
Steak.
Chicken.
I'm gonna have to go with chicken on this one. Sorry.
Ooh.
What?
Go
Sometimes
to.
it tastes too chickeny.
So chicken for the win. Nice.
Mhm.
All right, trails or road?
Trail.
I mean, I
Uh-oh.
love the trails, but I do like running on the roads too. What do I do?
Pick one.
Trails.
All right, with that, I'm gonna go road.
You are
Actually,
not.
let me stop playing. Trails
What?
all the way. Yeah,
I
I
was
hate
gonna
the road.
say.
This is from the fans, all right? New
Okay.
Balance or Brooks?
New Balance.
Come on now.
New
New
Balance.
Balance.
Man, New Balance. We already knew that.
We already knew that.
PB&J are cold cuts.
On a run or just in general?
I think
In
it's just in
general.
general.
I can't choose. I love both. Sometimes just that PB&J just hits just right.
It's
You
true.
are right. I think we're in agreement on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All
PB&J.
right.
Morning run or a night run?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning
Morning,
Morning.
definitely.
were the three. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Almond milk or chocolate milk? Who put that in there? That's crazy.
Did you put that?
Yes, I need to know.
I can do
Yeah.
almond chocolate milk.
Last one, cowboy hats or trucker hats?
I can't run in a cowboy hat, but I can run in a trucker hat.
Have you tried to run in a cowboy hat?
Yeah, it probably flies right off.
No, you got to get the elastic band on the inside. Look at that. You don't see
Oh.
no movement. Look at that. Yeah. You got to
All
get it
right,
specialized.
cowboy.
Well, all right, that concludes our game. We want to thank you for coming on to the podcast. It has been awesome just talking with you. I know it's hard to kind of lock you down to sit still, but thank you for taking the time to just, share a little bit about yourself and with the listeners. It's been awesome. It's been
Well,
Yeah.
awesome.
thank you guys for having me too.
Thank you so
Of
much.
course.
So
Of
fun.
course, been a
Yeah.
party. Where can the viewers find more of you on Instagram?
Stop to pet dogs.
I stopped to pet dogs. Okay.
Stop to pet dogs. Yeah.
And you can find Michelle at mquit. And then mine, go for your 30. I'm not gonna spell it. Okay. But yeah, it's go for your 30. Heck yeah, we appreciate you coming
Yeah.
on. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Michelle.
Peace out,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.